Hey all, Olizandri here, bringing you the 50th video that I've created after 3.5 months of being on YouTube. Thank you all for sticking with me this long. Picked up 616 subs in that time, which I'm very pleased about. Well, just generally pleased with what I'm doing. I'm amazed 616 people will watch me, even though I keep getting comments from people that says, "Why have you only got 616 subscribers? You should have loads more." Well, I fail at advertising, so anyone who says those comments, why don't you advertise me for me, because I suck at it. So yeah, that out the way. Now, doing this video here, as I said, it's on the same map that I started my video making career off of. Now, what I intend to do with this gameplay, however, it is a slow starter, because I'm pretty sure the host in this game is a bit dodgy and people are having an issue with connecting. The scoreboard's going to come up now. You see it's 5-3. I'd rather be on the team with 3 people, to be fair, because it's so much easier to hunt down 5 people than it is to hunt down 3, and so much safer as well. I'd rather be like 1 versus 6, because I think it's impossible to lose in that situation, strangely enough. But yes, less about my personal preference of what team I'd be on. I think the host is a bit dodgy in this, and it migrates after a little while. And people just are having issues joining, it seems. But thankfully we've got some higher ranked players in this game that I stomp over. So that's a bone of contention, I know, between many video makers. There's some commentators that only have videos with really low level players. And Xjawz came out with a nice, well, theory or post in combating... Why do I trip on my words? Well, you've been here 3.5 months, you know I kind of trip on my thought process by now. He came back with a kind of reply to people that said that, one of his posts, that I found really interesting, in the fact that supposedly, as he sees it, Infinity Ward have like a stat generator. It takes all your total stats and it does assign you a skill level. Now, instead of being a true skill where it balances you with players of your skill level, for some reason it takes the skill level in account as a whole team. So if you're playing, well, if there's a game open with a team of 1s and the enemy has like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, if we're taking numerics into account, and your say is 7, it will stick you in with the 1s to try and balance it out, and that's why you end up with that kind of thing. Now, of course, that's just theory, his speculation based on something that Robert Bowling said at some point. So it kind of rings true with the lobbies I get, that I get matched with some truly not great players. I mean, there's usually one good player on the enemy team and then there's me on my team, and both teams apart from that are a bit bad, a bit average, and so the one player on each team can stomp. And it's not exactly that advantageous. I mean, of course it looks nice in a commentary to go and stomp on everyone, but playing with a bad team, I mean, you can lose some games, and then you have, even when you're like winning 31-3 your own score, and you lose and you just get frustrated. So it's a double-edged sword. Of course it gives me a load of fun from all the kills I'm getting, but the overall game winningness of it all doesn't really work out as planned. So I basically end up driving force for those games. So his theory is kind of, it works with my gameplay, it works with what I experience, so I can subscribe to that. If you want, I'll put a link to the video in the description where he talks about it, because he explains it a lot better than me. So that's generally what I match with, but luckily in this one we get matched with some high rank players and they just get stomped on, as I said earlier. So it just proves that no matter what the rank you've got, it doesn't really mean you're any good. For some people it denotes experience, for some people it denoted that you modded. It doesn't say all that much about you. So if I'm stomping on a load of first prestige kids, they might just have stayed at first prestige 70. They might be really good players compared to a load of 10th prestiges I've met. Most of the 10th prestiges I've met are quite dire compared to their lower prestige compatriots, so that's just how I look at it. Now, I wanted to do a question. Basically, I got asked about how Black Ops affects me. Now, everyone's talking about Black Ops at the moment, but they're talking about the gameplay. The question that was asked me was in regards to, and I'll put the who said the question in an annotation right now, because I can't remember, I apologise. was how that affects me, considering the fact that I only bought a cap card 3.5 months ago, and it's got a video replay feature. Now, as I see this video replay feature, it's just a massive tool, not a bane or in any way, shape or form. It's not going to take away from YouTube commentators. It's not going to deliver commentary from the masses. I mean, you'll still have to purchase a capture card, I think. What it'll be is the same as Halo 3 theater mode. So you'll be able to upload your little clips to the community site that Treyarch or Activision will make. So you most likely won't be able to do any commentary over it. You won't be able to do any editing over it to cut out all the crappy bits. But you will be able to use like new camera angles. You will be able to like show the viewer when you're sound touring, for example. You know from information that there's someone around the corner. Instead of just saying, "Oh, I know there's someone around the corner right now, so I know it looks like I'm camping," that kind of thing. You'll be able to actually use the camera and show what you know is there. You'll be able to probably show from the enemy perspective. You can see them coming, and you're wait round the corner, and it will look a lot better. I mean, you'll be able to do a lot of action scenes, as it were. So it'll be quite nice. I don't think it's going to affect anyone with a capture card at all, so it doesn't bother me in the slightest bit. I just think that, of course, there's going to be loads of clips of collaterals and no scopes and all that. That's all pretty much that the community site that's going to be put up is going to be filled of. It's not going to be filled of commentary. It's not going to be full of tips, tricks, and all that. I'm hoping I'll still be a good player in Black Ops. I know the Modern Warfare 2 system plays towards my playstyle with stuff like Cold Blood and Ninja. I'm hoping, and Scavenger Claymores, my little babies. So I'm hoping that I can find my niche in Black Ops. I don't want to talk about the gameplay because everyone else under the sun has talked about the gameplay, and they've been uploading the trailers to their channels and whatnot to try and leak your views. And that's a bit... Again, as Xjawz said, it just makes you look a bit view hungry. Yes, I love to mention other people in my commentaries. So I'm completely probably derailed myself. And probably lost sight of what I was originally going to do with this commentary, because the game's ending now. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for being around with these 50 videos that I've done. Really, cheers guys. Please subscribe. Please rate the video. Give it as much likes as possible if you like it, because of course that is advertising in its own sense when it comes up on your likes board. So please do that. Sub, rate, comment. See you around.